Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Drumroll. It's showtime. Hi, guys. I'm back again. With this fine-looking fellow. And I'm going to start by showing you something I'll be buying on stream a little bit later. You go to promotions, this thing. The Heart of Thorns Deluxe Upgrade is 75% off. Now note, a character slot expansion costs 640 gems. This costs 600 gems and includes an additional character slot. Also a glider, a mini, a finisher, and a guild decoration for less than the character slot. I'm going to show this a couple times during stream before I glom onto it and grab it myself. And I'm sorely tempted to get a bunch more character slot expansions and get myself up to way too many. But that will be for later. And good evening to whomever has joined me. We wish to return to the previous map. Good old, not really good, Tangled Depths. Let's see. We'll open up a crystallized supply cache.
You can never have too much treasure.
Nice. Some ley line crystals. Not going to say no. Another one over here. Grab that too. I said grab that too.
Pillage.
More ley line crystals. Nice. And down below is the little green star. Another one. Why not? I believe it's Jackass that required to open those up. Oh, that one was kind of a loser. Buried Insight. We're on our way to Rata Novus.
We should get moving. Where's timing?
I told her not to, but she wandered off to study some old tech she said looked fantastically intriguing.
That's because all of my companions are morons. And they're constantly doing stuff like wandering off alone.
I'm fine.
Not the point, idiot. Because you're not always fine when you run off, are you?
Don't have time to
You
wait here while
blithering moron.
A dragon's not just gonna sit around while we find this Rodanovan research.
It's okay, but we can't delay any longer.
It's not okay. And Bram, you don't get to complain given how often you end up running off, you clown. We have discovered Rata Novus. Doesn't look like much right now. Oh, well, I guess we got some tech bits, so.
Chislak was right. The city appears long
Hey,
dead.
Chuckles. How you doing?
I guess we won't find any allies to rally for our cause.
Such a pity. All those Asura.
Maybe no new allies, but there is something else here. I'm picking up some prints that are definitely not Asura. Looks like they belong to...
Something that's going to attack.
Shock?
Yeah, how did you... Ah, gotcha.
Makes sense the chalk are here. This place is a nexus for ley energy. I speculate these things actually channel it somehow.
Great. Well-fed chalk. They're probably responsible for the death of this entire city.
Luckily, you can withdraw into the safety of your golem. This is obviously no place for an Asura.
safety of my golem? What's that supposed to mean? Maybe you need the safety of my golem.
Shut up.
What? I'm not saying it. Nature is.
Okay, enough. Let's pick up the pace.
The salsa? Nothing that way. Assuming we're going this way. They're not following. Am I supposed to go this way? Don't know. I have no indication. They're following now, so... No, they're not. The only thing that's following is Chauncey. Chauncey Snuffles. Chauncey von Snuffles. The
We
third.
need to find the lab where they conducted their dragon research. What's the best way to do that?
Maybe if we power up the city, Scruffy could trace the biggest energy drop. Logically, it should be the hub of their research.
Sounds reasonable. How do you restore power to this place?
That's what I was investigating before you got here, not playing with toys, Bram. Anyway, they had a different procedure for refining ley energy and using it for power.
Impressive.
Not really.
This thing's an offline ley collector. We could manually turn enough of them on to get the juice flowing, but the chalk will notice and come running.
It's worth the risk. Get it started.
Glad these chalk are enough of a challenge to keep me sharp for more trouble.
Oh, shut up.
Got good news for you if you're itching for a fight. The more of these we turn on, the more chalk they'll attract. So yeah, math. Deadly math.
Just keep doing your thing, Tommy. We'll take care of whatever comes.
Yeah, until it's a Jack Jarrett, and then we're screwed. Alright, they're coming. Aren't they? Aren't they coming? I was expecting them to be.
Come on, you stupid!
Yeah, just hit it harder. That always works,
There! Finally!
in my experience.
Armored up.
Next, we must have cracked the top of the hour. Oh, no, we did not yet crack the top of the hour. I just happened to... Not quite. I just happened to finish off a daily. Just that quickly. Lots and lots of check.
How much longer, Timey?
Still multiple collectors left before the city turns on.
If the power
She's trying
is
to turn
down,
on a city.
where's this light
Ew.
coming from?
Timey?
I wondered the same thing, and the Rodanovans had quite an answer. The fixtures above us are actually clusters of optic cables that run up to the surface. They carry natural light down below, no power needed.
All the way down here, and you still get daylight.
It's ingenious! I hope we get to see how they solved one of the underground ventilation problems. It could revolutionize all future Asuran construction.
We won't find it standing here. On to the next one.
More chalk incoming. Oh, she skipped that one. I guess that one was busted or something? Maybe? I can glide. Bram, Kanak. Please stay with the group. Don't want anyone getting separated and getting lost.
Kill them all! Nice and neat. Refreshing.
Oh, that's all. He's a veteran.
You're unusually silent, Kanak. Is the call distracting you?
It's actually quite the opposite. It's quiet down here. Mordremoth's voice was growing to a great bellow as we drew closer. Here, it's a whisper. It's a welcome respite.
Was it becoming too much?
Commander, you insult me. I have no plans to give myself over to that beast.
Good to hear.
Alright, how many more of these we got? Let's hope this is the last one. That would be nice. Nope. Yeah, I see another one up there. Alright.
Armored up. I make a pretty good team.
Just a few more, and we'll have enough power to get any of the surviving systems up and running.
And from there?
Scruffy will allow me to track where all this power is headed.
Good. We find a lab. With any luck, we find their dragon data. Let's get the last one going.
She said a few more. I'm hoping I'm right.
Hold up! Scruffy's picking up some unusual readings. It looks like it's a golem signature. Old-fashioned, but different than anything I've seen before.
And now,
What does that mean?
we have actually hit.
We must have powered up
5
the
p.m.
city
local
enough to turn on its defenses. And then we triggered said defenses. Yay, us!
There is no I in
Heads up, everyone.
Radanovus. Join the
Sounds like a
anti-Jack
Sergeant
crew, Zaders, today. It's a sentry golem. And it's going to attack us. Now, I don't remember any of my previous cartoons wahooing the way this character does.
Tranquility is the key to prosperity. This is Radanovus.
Well, I mean, who doesn't like fish tacos? I quite frequently, back when I was regularly attending San Jose Sharks games, there was a really nice little taqueria on the way. And frequently would have shark tacos.
Kill them all! Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
The closest thing I can describe it as is it's pretty similar to like swordfish.
Refreshing.
The chalk's connection to ley energy is curious. I wonder if it could be employed
So not
against
really sort of a
Mordremoth.
fishy fish at all.
Going after the Rodanovan research is one thing. We can't waste time studying.
Basically it comes out sort of a white
Graham,
fish.
no one has ever wasted time
Yeah,
studying.
eat or be eaten.
Let's stay on course. Which way, Tommy?
Now that we started the engine, I'm getting a sizable power signature. Might be a lab. Follow me and the big guy.
Commercial shark fishing isn't that strange, although obviously that's going to depend on your locality. We have very cold water in the Pacific in this part of California.
Wait.
We basically
Sorry,
get the
guys, the
Arctic
signal just
flow,
moved.
so the water is
I guess
colder
relay
here
equipment on Scruffy's
than it
not
is
quite
further
perfected
north
yet.
or south.
It's fine.
So-
Let's just keep moving before we run into more trouble.
Pretty good sized shark population, and most of the research on great white sharks is done not far off the coast of the Bay Area, the Farallon Islands.
Armored up.
Oh, we got another one. Wait for our leap in skill. Can I wahoo again? No wahoo that time. Sad, really. Oh, we got another ballistic cannon. In other words, gun.
How's it working now, Tommy? We back on track?
I think so. We're almost right on top of the source.
And welcome to downtown Dedisuraville. Ooh, we got another one. Dodge rolling.
Is that?
An Asura gate. Similar in design, but probably similar in function.
Is it active? Why isn't it glowing if we turned on the power?
Good question. Let me see. Okay. Good news, bad news. Good news is there's enough power to turn this gate on. Bad news is something's interrupting the flow. Something big.
Think we found the culprit.
Kill them all! Stand your ground.
Where you think you're running to, you little jerk? Well, that's an improvement, and Bram never looked any more intelligent than he just did right there.
Go! Go! Go!
Nice job, Tommy.
Thanks.
Good work.
Scruffy did most of the work.
How have you been enjoying the
Yeah,
First Descendant?
well, he's as much a part of the team as you.
I guess so. Sure.
The gate's up. Where do you think it goes? Radasum?
As far as I know, they were never connected. It must lead deeper into this complex. We should test it out. Make sure it's safe.
How do we do that?
We go through it.
Someone just walks into it, and if they're not obliterated, it works. Who wants to try?
No, thank you.
Fine. It's on me then.
I don't consider you a bot. I'm just not interested.
Is everything okay, Tommy?
Sorry. Yes, I'm okay, Commander. Well, actually, permission to speak freely?
What's our problem?
Always. What is it?
I enjoy serving in this company. Everyone is great, but I'm a member of this team, not its mascot.
I agree. You've more than proved your mettle during this mission.
Oh, you do? Well, I wish everyone else felt that way.
I think they do. Hate to break it to you, but you're a full-fledged part of this team whether
Does she
you
have
like
to
it or
be?
not.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Thanks.
Let's see. Find the Elder Dragon research. Test the dilapidated surrogate. Do we have a Did I miss any research over here? Maybe. Got some printed pages. Print schematics. Oh, that was vitally important. What did it say? 3 numbers underlined by hand. 0, 1, and 1. Read the log. Engineer Posk. Log number 4399. The insectoid creatures come in greater numbers. City leaders and citizens flee deeper into the facility. I'm to maintain the gate as long as possible. Is this to be my end? Probably. Well, we didn't find his body. Maybe the Jack ate it? Go ahead and nuke it then, if you would. It doesn't matter. I'm not interested, so.
Great job not done, Commander. I told you that gate would...
The gate does not appear to be sound.
I hope no one was planning on going back that way.
Well, we're certainly not now, are we?
There's a huge lay draw ahead of us. I bet my transverse wave inverter it's the Dragon Lab.
Not to check.
Bang.
We seem to be outnumbered.
This isn't a lab to them. It's a guy.
Wait, the emblem on that blast door.
Dragons?
That must be it.
We need to get through that mess and open that lab.
We can't. The door that leads down those stairs is dead.
So we're trapped here? The only other way out was through the gate that just exploded?
Maybe? Probably. Yes.
There has to be a way to get the doors working again.
Oh, hold on.
Well, what choice do we have other than to hold on? We can't go that way, we can't go back, so we'll hold on. Looks like it's busted. Right about there.
Ley energy powers this whole place, and this ley conduit is blown. It almost certainly rendered the doors to this room and the lab inoperative when it went. If we can complete the circuit, they'll both open for sure.
Any ideas, people?
I have a thought. Scruffy can bridge the gap. The ley tech I outfitted him with should conduct the energy.
Itchy ear.
But will he survive?
We're having a lovely day
Well,
here.
I'm not
It's,
sure.
well, as of
Tiny,
about an hour ago,
Back at Dry Top,
it was
Nicholas
100
destroyed
degrees
Scruffy
outside.
and almost captured you.
That's
I can't.
38 for
You
those
can't
of you
what?
who are
Let a
Celsians.
child make her own decisions? I'm not a child, and this is what I'm doing.
If you're not a
Maybe
child,
I
then
wasn't
stop
ready
behaving
for it at
like
Dry
one.
Top, but I'm ready now.
Fair enough. But once the doors are open, we'll still have a ton of chalk to contend with.
I have an idea for that too, but first things first.
So you just wet your two thumbs
All right,
and you
big
stick
guy.
it in each end
It's
of the
time.
opening.
You know what to do.
Why did he stop?
Go on. It's okay. I'll be okay.
See? Told you. Door's open. Scruffy's down. Golem down! Alright, check with Timey. Timey?
Thank you, Tiny. Now, About those chalk.
Yes, we're devastatingly outnumbered.
Not as long as I'm
Commander,
around.
when you were young, do you remember the bad kids burning beetles with a magnifying lens?
A magnifying lens?
Sure. Why?
Because I'm about to be bad. The device in that room is basically a huge telescope.
We always called those magnifying
After we configure all
glasses
the lights in
when
there
I
to
was a
feed
kid.
into the lenses, turning it into a giant heat
Magnifying
ray.
lens is just sort of a wordplay on my part, but evidently, not entirely.
Do what you need to. We'll back you up.
Okay.
All right, Timey
Here we
gets
go.
an upvote from me for using my name in an episode. Thank you, Timey. That was very kind. Are they ever gonna come play with us?
Out of the way, Chalk!
Kill them all. Fend them off until she's done. I feel strong. Kill them all.
Let's stick with Timey. She gets her work done. Hopefully. Okay, she can work on that. I'll take care of this lurker here. Nobody likes a lurker. Okay, you just decided to run away. It's now my favorite shack ever. Yeah, that's what we called it. It was a magnifying glass when I was a kid. I guess you would say it had a magnifying lens in it, but basically it's the
Commander!
icon I've had for my
It's okay, Tommy. We're right here.
stream.
Position the lenses on the microscope. Have to get to that console now.
Move.
Basically a magnifying lens in a little grip. And that was called a magnifying glass. We never called it a magnifying lens when I was a kid. Growing up, you know, back in the mid-17th century. Spoiler, it wasn't actually the mid-17th century. It was kind of the mid-20th century, though. Canuck's still down there, keeping himself busy. Murdering the bugs.
What next?
Hold on. Get your crawly legs off of me! Focusing all the light clusters in this room into one point.
I'm going to go out on a limb and assume at some point a really big one shows up again. I don't consider that to be too daring of a prediction.
Nice and lethal.
Nice and... what? Lethal? I couldn't make out what my character said. What I can do is I can just swap over into this, spend less time running around and more time just murdering them.
Come on.
Almost there.
Commander.
I can't keep them away forever.
Got it. Watch out.
what?
Over
Ow.
here, Commander. Lure him over this way.
Probably don't stand in
Throw
it.
the chalk in
Me.
the path of my beam.
Big one. Okay, I'm going to dodge roll through. Oh, that didn't actually work as well as it should have. What are we trying to do? Lure the Chak. They keep more of them keep spawning though. That's I'm actually killing them faster manually than trying to run them in. Oh, backwards. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think a magnifying, when I came up with the name, I didn't think a magnifying lens was really a thing.
It smells better than I would have imagined.
I originally got it, my character, first character I had named Lens was in Star Wars Galaxies, and sort of the guild I was part of called me Lens all the time. So, I have a lens in Lord of the Rings Online, a lens here. About 12 years ago, I wrote a blog for a few months. Death to Lens Weird. Hey, that's not fair. I'm Lens and I'm a weirdo. The blog I titled Magnifying Lens on MMOs.
Is this it? Is this the right place?
Boot up these machines and we'll find out.
You can look it up. Just do a Google for magnifying space lens space on MMOs. I don't know, 4 months, something like that, a couple times a week. I was writing blogs about MMOs. In fact, it was during the beta for Guild Wars 2. Hey, Nod Knox, how you doing? It was also during the beta for The Secret World. All kinds of interesting MMO stuff was going on 12 years ago. Now, not much.
Oh, these Rotanovans had a serious beef against Primordus.
Anything on Mordramon?
No. Well, sort of. It's about all the Elder Dragons.
What is it?
Based on their extensive research on
Pardon me,
Primordus,
Ron.
the Rotanovans determined that each Elder Dragon had a weakness. A unique, respective weakness.
And does it say...
What it is? No.
how easily the fleet went down? It's obvious the way you and my mother stopped Zaitan won't work here. So what do we do now?
This is good news, people. We've been charging headlong against Mordramon, not even knowing if it can be beaten, only knowing we had to beat it. Now we know it's possible. Our mission is to find out how. To do that, we have to get
Thermonuclear
close to Mordramon.
detonation.
And thanks to that
Guaranteed.
blade map, we know exactly where it is.
Let's catch up with the others then. Suppose it'd be
Thank you,
nice to have
Vorp.
some
Yes,
help finding
Zaitan,
his weakness.
his weakness is the one key. We have another Ratanovan terminal. I wish to press the button. This terminal appears to control the nearby Asura gate. There are a series of spaces, beginning with the number 1, followed by 5 blank slots. By the number 0, and then the number 1, and then the number 1. Reset the keypad. Is there more notes? Let me talk to Timey. During the short fuse personal story where you need to pilot a golem, I pressed a button for flamethrower at the same time as I went to the registration tent and spawned with the flamethrower as the skills for the golem. Very good at getting to the bugs, it seems like.
Thanks for everything, Tommy. So, does this mean no more
It's a
scruffy?
gift you have, clearly.
Oh no. I already have design plans for Scruffy 2.0. Little trim here, a little tuck there, and weapons, lots of weapons. But no golem for the immediate future means this is the end of the road for me. I'll be staying in Rada Novus with all this delectable research. Bummer!
It's
Hello.
the lovely and
sure?
talented Engelbert Meow, everyone.
Hey, would you ask Ritlock
Recently
if he was
made
sure to knock?
Green Net partner.
Point taken.
Very
Should
cool.
I send word to someone back at Ron?
How you doing, EBM?
Let them know you're here.
She
No
streams
thanks.
mostly
I'll
Guild
take
Wars
care
2,
of that
occasionally
in, like, a
cozy
few weeks or
stuff,
so.
and also does cursed
Wanna get flooded
cosplays,
again, huh?
which are kind of what they sound like.
Not particularly.
Her last one was a cosplay as
Okay, Tommy.
the
I hope
Homestead
to see you
from
soon.
the upcoming expansion.
Me too,
A
Commander.
peculiar choice,
Give that dragon a good one for me.
and yet somehow successful. Making some dinner for the fam and checking in. Aww. Let's see. I have 2 of these. I'll get the one I do not have, the Trailblazers Check Scepter. That is 12 out of the 18. That's not right. No. Hive Master. Do I get to grow up and be the Hive Master? Oh, a silver in the scrap rifle field test. Is that the one that's bugged? Ooh. And a lot of the weapons. I think we can buy those, but they require a lot of currency, so I will not soon be the Hive Master. Anyway, you should all check out EBM. I believe I currently have a 6-month subscription streak with her, so obviously I kind of like her stuff. And I promise, she's not demented at all. Okay? Not at all. Maybe a little tiny amount. You won't even notice. I'm not seeing any other pages, so the only page I've got has got 3 numbers, and the, there it is. Yeah, I know. You'd be disappointed in me if I didn't. Now, wouldn't you? She actually probably would be fine with it. Perhaps it is I who am the demented one. Sorry. So we only got this one piece of paper. And the letters are unremarkable, but there are 3 numbers underlined, 0, 1, and 1. But if it's like, let's see, there are a series of spaces beginning with the number 1 followed by 5 blank spots. 0, 1, 1, 2, 7. No. I kind of want to get this thing succeeded. EBM Thorpe is my mod, and I have been playing games with him for over 15 years. He has even streamed a time or 2, but it's been years. At least I think he did. Didn't you, Thorpe? That is a yellow quality item, which means we just immediately convert it
Pillage.
into 40 silver worth of ecto. I want to check on something. Yes, you stream games that end up getting shut down. It's a useful gift. In fact, I might be willing to pay you to stream some games that I would like to see shut down. Yeah, we go back to the early days of Latro. So this is sign cutting. Guild Wars 2, sign cutting. I want to see what numbers I'm supposed to enter in there. It doesn't actually say. EverQuest Next servers, we put those out. Well, yep, we killed those. Check out on the marking. Find the... Wait, what? What? cannot be replayed once completed. Really? That doesn't make any sense. Because it's talking about tracking rocks. And we haven't done any tracking on rocks. This is really I am confused. Return to the jungle masteries to earn masteries. Train Issel Poison Lore. I already got that in place. Well, what was the one before sign cutting then? Because maybe it advanced it. I'm not giving up until I figure it out. I'm gonna figure this one out. Maybe. I'm gonna try. Why you do this to me? Well, fine. I have been defeated. It has defeated me. Back to Tangled Depths, where I will almost certainly be instantly attacked.
This primitive automaton could lead us deeper into the facility were I to repair it. Quick, find its missing parts.
Okay. Well, the gathering yield. I am going to actually spend some of my hard-earned, not even, gems. I wanted to share this with everyone because it's currently available on the Black Lion Trading Company. If you go to promotions, the first thing here you can see, first of all, we have character slots on sale for 640 gems, which is the usual sale price. But over here, if you haven't purchased it, the Heart of Thorns Deluxe Upgrade is 600 gems. It's 75% off, and that 600 gems includes a character slot. So, not only are you saving 40 gems if you're looking for a character slot, but you also get a glider, a mini, a finisher, and a guild decoration. I'm buying it. I have purchased it. Just that quick. Now the question is, am I going to spend a bunch more on more character slots? And that answer is not yet clear. Thank you for upgrading your Heart of Thorns account. And there are my goodies. We will add Ritlock. We'll add the finisher. Is that not a permanent finisher? I think so. This is what it looks like. Ritlock walks up and vanishes again. Oh, that Ritlock. The Heart of Thorns glider, which looks just a little bit like this one. That's the Heart of Thorns default glider. Is that a one channel? I don't know. Heart of Thorns glider. We'll temporarily accept that one. We'll look and we'll see. It is a two-tone glider. So if, for instance, we were to use one of my favorite colors, Enameled and Blaze. Doesn't actually seem to be changing the colors, which is a little disturbing. That's very, very strange. I'll worry about it later. And the other thing is, next time I log in, I should have an additional character slot. And this is a special guild item unlock. All right, where are we off to next? So, if you have not got that particular item, and you were interested in a character slot, that's a really, really good bargain. As you get the character slot and a bunch of other stuff for less than just the character slot. I'm headed in that direction. How far am I headed in that direction? That's a long ways in that direction. Follow the path, rocks left. Okay, so whatever that last quest was, it had already advanced. And this one apparently is only doable once. Packed armor component. That's not what I'm looking for. I can fly. Which should theoretically make this easier. We're looking for packed pistol. Pistol seems to be in operational order, but out of ammo. It would be exceedingly wasteful to throw a perfectly good pistol on the ground. I'll investigate further. It appears to be deliberately positioned to point towards a nearby waterfall. Oh, as if, say, going down? No, that would take us outside of the green area, though. Maybe that's not the waterfall they were speaking of. Perhaps they were speaking of this waterfall. Nope, that's not in the green area either. I am somewhat confused. Not to be confused on your part with my regular level of confusion, which is not insignificant.
I cannot do this alone.
Who cannot do this alone? Was that Rox saying something? Does not appear to have been. Oh. I see now we have a progress bar. There we are. Interact.
Rox was here. These marks leave no question.
And apparently in this direction. Find the tracks Rox left behind. Yeah, there we are. It's the progress bar in the upper right.
Someone or something came through after, but I still think that's one of Rox's signs.
Ooh, ancient sapling. Ancient wood. Please, remember, be nice to the old man and make no jokes about me getting ancient wood. Thank you. And grab the flax because it's flax. Flax is always worth picking up, pretty much. You know, unless you're rich. And we're getting close. Closer. Touchdown, the crowd goes wild.
The way those are arranged, clearly a sign.
A sign of what? Investigate the marking. Which marking? Keep searching for Rox's trail until we have more green. Oh, way down there? That's not very close by. Hero points. And that's got to be like one of the champion fights. Which I think I can safely say would annihilate me. Maybe that other one was actually the one I needed. I'm gonna try the other route. This one? There's boatloads of bugs around. Where am I? That does not appear to be what I was looking for. Oh, tangled depths. Oh, what a tangled depths we weave when first we practice to deceive. Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that may not have been where we were looking for. But I'll head back there in a minute because there's a waypoint up here. I want to grab the waypoint. Always grab the waypoints. This is the ogre camp because this is where I drop off 3 of the provisioner tokens items to give me provisioner's tokens.
You seem strong enough, willing to lend a hand.
Alright, back in here. And it's to the south. so I guess we're heading down here. POI, I assume. Nope, the POI is even lower. We're going down, down, down. Till the flame gets higher. And it's burn, burn, burn. We have a cave crab. Oh, a wallow. Alright, good to know. I can get out of here in a hurry. This is not looking dangerous at all. I'm sure everything here is fine. We're getting closer. Study the marking. Well, first, I'm going to grab the crystallized supply cache. The Egg Clutch Hero Challenge, I'm pretty sure, is a fight that will murder me.
Rox was here. These marks leave no question.
Yeah, it's a fight. A fight that I would not win. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I would not win. The hero challenges in Heart of Thorns, the fighty ones, are much more difficult than Path of Fire or End of Dragons. Fighty ones. Much. Got another one here, and I think this one also is a summons up of critter. Yep. And again, they'd moida me. They'd moida me.
I cannot do this alone.
Waypoint. Find the tracks Rox left behind. Alright, getting close, close, closer, closer. Nope. Further away, further away. Closer. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, so. It's either that direction or that direction. Looks like it is over there.
Knocked and ready.
Back in fighting condition.
They're dead, Jim. Okay, it was not in this direction. Or was... No, do we have the bar? I can't... Yeah, we still have the bar. Where's the bar?
My master will save you all.
Not that way. Not that way. Not that way. I thought I tried all the ways. And it's going the wrong way. And that's not the right way. Making much progress. Okay, not. Yeah. And okay, we're going up, and now it's going to go back down, right? It goes down. What the hell was that?
These tracks look fresh. I must be getting close.
Well, we're going through into the fourth and final map in Heart of Thorns, Dragon's Stand. Continuing to follow the storyline. How deep are we in the storyline anyway? Bloop. find my team. POI.
Wow, that's quality armor.
Thank you so much. And sign cutting complete. Before we go in, there is vendors. I want to sell some crap, get it out of my bags, because my bags got too much crap in them. They're crappy bags.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Let's see.
Keep to the shop.
Alright, this guy's got recipes and the like. And he's got the plated weapons. I have a number of the plated weapons. A lot of these were required for, pardon me, eyes watering. A lot of these were needed for the Elite Specialization collections. And laystone boxes. I'm not sure how much I have of each. I'm just curious. I have 156 crystalline ore, a freaking bajillion airship parts, and lumps of beryllium, and a good chunk of ley line crystals, but not much in the way of crystalline ore. I believe that's basically the currency for this map, if memory serves. And that was also needed for the Elite Specialization collections. Each of those rewards you an ascended weapon. And I have all of them done from Path of Fire and Heart of Thorns, and I think 6 out of the 9 done for EOD. Bitter Harvest awaits. Bram and Kanak.
I wonder if Zojja or Logan knows anything about the dragon's weakness, since they've been with the Mordrum this long.
I have to say, I'm still a little surprised you'd consider that, instead of just trying to bash it with your mace.
I'm not counting that out either.
Those two might know something, but we have to save them first. And to do that, we need to catch up with the rest of the team.
Achievement eligibility untethered. So if there's something I don't screw up, I have an extra achieve waiting. Oh, look, it's a shiny, big, green, horrifying plant thing.
Tribune! Kill them all!
You underestimated me.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
Ritlock?
Interesting choice of words for a char and a blindfold. How goes the search?
Yeah.
We're
Let's
still
go.
on the trail, but this area is infested with heavy Mordrum patrols.
Truthfully, we weren't able to go
My
much further
work
without some
is
help.
not finished.
It's a good thing we arrived. Why did they know this?
Their research indicates Mordremoth has a vulnerability. We only have to discover it.
That should be
Then let's
easy.
stop wasting our breath. We have friends to save and a weakness to find.
Ah, it's good to be back with you, Ritlock. I like the way Tribunes think.
Rox, we're on you.
Mordrum. Troll, Cavalier, Cavalier.
What a mess.
Dragging Zojja and Logan all this way. So close to his power. Do you think Mordremoth knew we would follow? Just keep your eyes open. You don't want to get boxed in here.
I don't want to get boxed in here, okay? So I'm counting on all of you to keep your eyes open. Also, rawr.
Come on!
What?
I'm not sure who was making that particular growling noise. Me? Ritlock? The now dead Mordrum? Dunno. Oh, okay. At least I know now.
Looks like the path splits ahead.
We don't have time to try both. If one's a dead end...
Yeah. We can't lose anyone else.
Well, we can.
Kaz, scout ahead. We'll clear the next patrol and meet you at the fork in the road.
Right away.
So it looks like we're going this way. Evidently, we're going this way, actually.
That'll do.
So we go down here and cross over. We really want to trust our lives to crossing vines when the guy in charge of vines around here is an elder dragon who wants us dead. So this is the brand new Heart of Thorns Deluxe glider skin. The one that says that it's dyeable, but doesn't actually seem to be dyeable.
Any sign of Casimir?
Don't worry. She has a knack for popping in right when you're talking about her. Perfect timing.
What did you see?
I found them both, but they're heavily guarded.
Are they alive?
I couldn't tell. That trail leads to Logan, the high road to Zoja. Your orders, Commander?
Yeah, it does look cool. My orders. Well, I'm going to head to Logan, because Logan, while he is vanilla, really, really vanilla, Zoja's actually kind of mean. And as an Asura, they're awful.
Marjorie and Canuck, you're with me. You four head for Zoja, and keep an eye out for Trahearn. What if we're too late? Burn the bodies.
That was dark. What if we're too late? Burn the bodies.
Kill them all!
Oh, we've got a frickin' sniper. Have I mentioned how much I loathe and detest snipers? Maybe I haven't. A lot, actually. They're the worst mob in the game.
I feel strong.
Everyone else is back here fighting something. And not doing much in the way of damage to it, so evidently they need the help from a professional. That would be me. We have another sniper.
Your blood will nourish my master.
Hate them. Oh, and he's a veteran. Lucky me.
Kill them all. Blood will nourish my master.
Hate them so much. I hate them, hate them, hate them. They're just awful mobs. And they're unfair. I've gone into that before. The fact that in a second they can not just down you, but kill you. These things seem to be immune. What in the very much fuck?
Refreshing.
They're saying immune, but one of them's dead and the other one was taking damage. I would like to have some health, please. Thank you. I didn't... They were saying immune when I was hitting them, but evidently all of a sudden Marjorie and Kaz have superpowers. So that's great for them. I mean, that's a pure bonus for them. Burn the bodies, burn the bones. Makes good fertile soul to the earth. Well, yeah, but they're still a little dark. They're theoretically our friends, although... Zoja. You know, I'm fine standing off here and just murdering this thing at a range. I'm okay with that. Oh, all of a sudden, all kinds of little tendrils, jungle tendrils come out, because of course they do. Which way are we going? Probably not that way. Oh, I think the... Ooh, those are the pods. The... Can't remember the name pods. The corrupting thing pods. Well, yeah, that commonly happens to those who stand against me. They tend to fail a lot. Birthing pods?
Logan.
No, something pod.
Logan, can you hear me?
Logan, can you hear me?
The others. Zoja.
We're getting you out.
The darkness. I didn't know where to stand. It was lifting me.
You're safe now. Can you walk?
Did the Mortram let anything slip about the dragon? A weak spot? No, nothing.
Marjorie, steady him and meet up with us. Canuck and I are going ahead to find the others.
Don't want to leave the plant with the plant food, Commander?
I just enjoy your company, Canuck.
I don't blame you. Lead on, then.
Oh, Canuck. Never change. You keep saying that they're everywhere.
Kill them all! Breathe. There, up ahead.
I don't see any snipers over here, so that's a little mercy.
Kate, what's she doing here? We found her tracking Fallon, and then we're waylaid by this group of Mordrim protecting that twisted branch. Fallon's here too?
Whatever that thing is, it's not Fallon. I came to put it out of its misery.
Get in line.
Behind me, too.
And me.
No time to argue. We have to get Zoja. Bram, she makes one wrong move, you put her down.
With pleasure. Hand over the daggers, traitor.
And oh, we've got. Well, if you ever wanted to fight Zoja,
They're everywhere.
we get to fight multiples of them at the exact
That's
same
why Zoja
time.
and Logan were brought here.
The jungle dragon has outdone itself with this.
It's a good thing I'm immune to sarcastic Asura.
Kill us! Please! Burn us! Kill us! They must have inherited Zoja's will. They're trying to resist.
Poor devils. Far be it from me to deny their wishes.
Well, what's better than killing Zojja? Killing half a dozen Zojjas, obviously.
Get her out. I feel strong.
It's going.
She's unconscious. We must have been too late. She's much worse than Logan.
You found him?
They did indeed.
Logan!
Basically, we don't hear from Zojja for years. Literal years, until we get to Secrets of the Obscure.
Oh, learning a thing or two here and there in the mists. You know, typical jumping into a rift sort of thing.
Anything to help me kill
They're
this
lampshading that.
Why don't you let us handle that? This team, they're as good as we ever were.
No, they're not. They're really, honestly not.
Isn't this touching? Destiny's Edge reunited at last. Zojja, you're looking well.
Fowlin.
It isn't Fowlin. Mordremoth is behind those eyes.
Behind blue
About to
eyes.
be put in a grave.
You'll have to catch me first.
Let's go.
Kaz, take Zojja and Logan and portal them out of here. Rox, go with. Keep them safe.
Okay. And where am I going? There's a way through here. All right. That's probably the way I'm going then. Not that way. Breacher. Or perhaps she said Reacher. She's a fan of the show on... is it HBO? Amazon, thank you.
Glad that's it.
Okay, we'll go right back to the big bow then and drop a bunch of arrows on things' heads.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Alright, we've got to catch Fowlin. And then kill her. And Keith, keep telling yourself that it's not Fowlin. You helped create that monster. Nice work.
Glad that's it.
Deadly when flanking. I'm not really seeing anything going in the direction that the arrow is pointing, so I'm not sure how I'm supposed to follow that arrow that is pointing out into nothingness. That didn't work. Am I supposed to glide? I don't know. Is there a way up through here? This appears to be the opposite of the way the arrow is pointing. I'm not seeing what we're supposed to be doing. Updrafts? Maybe use the updrafts out there? Assuming those are updrafts. They look like updrafts. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. They're not updrafts. Well done, ArenaNet. Seriously. Sometimes, I have no idea what the fuck they are doing with their instanced gameplay. No idea at all. I guess we're supposed to go here? Maybe. Don't know. But that certainly wasn't anything consistent with where the arrow was pointing. Well, there's Fallon.
You slaughtered
Unreal.
Zosha's children so easily. They were so beautiful. So much better than their mother.
They're monsters!
Don't you see? Harmony is coming, and you will join Mordremoth.
Go down to rise. Well, not in this case. No, I just went down and didn't rise. And in fact, the arrow was pointing this direction, and I was supposed to go that direction. Yeah, other than that, your theory was sound. Oh. Oh, sniper.
Kill them all! I failed you.
Yes, you did. You failed him. Any really good sniper would have one-popped me, loser. Another sniper. Didn't realize there were two. I dislike them so much. Fallon?
You may have uprooted Zosha and Logan, but you'll never make it to Trahearn. He'll have the pleasure of following his true master.
She's not wrong.
He'd rather die than serve you.
Soon, you won't be able to tell the difference. Soon, he'll become part of us.
And after all, Solari, kind of, sort of, you know, the Creations of Mordremoth. By kind of, sort of, I mean entirely. Spoiler. Stalkers. Well, how about if...
Commander, please, let me fight. I can help you reach Trahearn. I only want to kill the dragon. Its death might kill me, the entire Savari people, but that's better than living in its grasp. It's the only end I've been working toward.
Fine. But if you cross me again, you'll join Fallon on a trip to the Mist.
Well, I don't know. The trip to the Mist may not be that bad. It seemed to have worked out for Riplock. Granted, he was alive when he went there, but still, it seems to have worked out. And here we
This is
are.
dangerous territory. Everyone stay alert.
The world needs more alerts.
This place. Where do we go?
We go up.
Up.
Where does this ramp go? It goes up. When it comes back around, that is. We'll hop on that. We're actually very close to the end of Heart of Thorns.
Come on!
Oh, not a fan of all of those things coming out everywhere. We're supposed to do a hop off somewhere. That's where we got on. I don't know how we're supposed to... Oh. We have to chop our way through a vine wall. Well, I guess that's vine and everything. That's just vine. Hey, we got through it. Why isn't it going away?
I will break you. Nice of me.
Yes, you have failed, loser. Freaking loser. We have another vine wall awaiting for us. Now, theoretically, by this time, we would, according to this, the way the story actually works is there's a big thing that happens before we get to this last quest and the next one, which is that we go through the meta in Dragon's Stand and defeat the mouth of Morgan. At least I'm pretty sure it happens before this. Which, by the way, is, when I first saw it, was the most jaw-dropping thing I've ever seen in any MMO.
This
ever.
thing, this tree, must be the dragon's epicenter.
That fight blew my freaking mind.
Mordremoth's eyes bearing down upon me.
Where is the beast? I want to meet eyes with the jungle overlord.
It's not one thing out here, Bram. It's everything. The entire time we were traversing the jungle, we were afoot on its back, falling fleas on a hound.
If that's the case, then...
Bram.
I know it doesn't hurt it. It's something I had to do.
What will hurt it then? This thing looks pretty solid.
We'll figure it out. But right now, we have to free Traherne from whatever fate Mordremoth has in store for him here.
And here is where we, pardon the phrase, get off. And fight Fallon.
You cannot stop the inevitable. You cannot silence the pulse of this world. Traherne is ours!
Maybe, maybe not.
Not while any of us still breathe.
You can't run forever, Fallon.
Bram, how is your mother? Do give her my best.
By Wolf's breath, she will be avenged today.
I know her and I had our differences, but I hope she didn't think I was a thorn in her side.
Please, if there's any part of you left, let us free Traherne.
You still don't understand. There was never Fallon. There was
Need
never
more
Keith.
endurance.
There was never Traherne. There was always Mordremoth. Keith, don't you know it's dangerous to rebel against your creator?
No, you guys keep it busy, and I'll just stand out here and perforate Fallon with a buttload of arrows. That works for me. All right.
Stand your ground.
Ow, that was nonsense. Poppycock and balderdash.
I need ready for action.
Haha. I killed Fallon while downed. Oh, that's not looking good. Pod person Traherne. I'm feeling much better.
No! Traherne!
Not even a firstborn deserves that.
Keith, are you... Fine. I made peace with Fallon's death when I saw what she'd become. I'm right behind you. Just Give me a moment to destroy her body.
The rest of you with me. Time to end this.
Doodly doopy doo doo. Let's see, a box of trailblazers, minstrels, vipers. Ooh, 2 dies. And yeah. 1 item, seriously, 1 item. I'm going to just throw these things away because they annoy me. Alright, we exit, and I believe we're back in Dragon's Stand, of course. Okay, old friend, I hope you see now we have a common goal. Can we set aside any mistrust that threatened our friendship? Oh, you mean because you lied and stole things and ran away? I have a question for you. Why wouldn't you confide in me? My wild hunt nearly suffocated me with the weight of its importance. I don't care. No, I don't care. I don't give up. I don't let it pass. You're an awful person, Keith. You were always an awful person while you were empowering your long-lost lover over there, and you're still an awful person. Ritlock. That's good. Good. Whatever.
Hey there.
Okay. Now, we have to go in, but I don't remember. I think it's at the bottom. Not sure how that didn't kill me, but all right. There we go. Now we can. I think it's at the bottom, which means it's almost certainly at the top. Now, as I said the other day, I have done this only once before. Hearts and Minds. This is the last bit of the storyline. That right there, by the way, is kind of the mouth of Mordermoth. Sort of.
Mordermoth didn't even try to cover its tracks.
So we are finishing Heart of Thorns tonight. I hadn't done this until like a year and a half ago when the expansion first came out. I tried it, almost finished off the first boss, and then while looking up information about it, became clear that it was not a checkpointed fight,
be the dragon's slave.
and it was buggy as hell. So I just said, screw it. If it's buggy and there's no checkpoints, I'm not interested. I'll come back when I can have some friends with me to do it. And never actually got around to that. So about, I don't know, maybe a year ago, I figured I'd give it another shot. I think after watching Wooden Potatoes do the fight shortly before and saw that they'd added a mechanic. They didn't fix the bugs, they just gave you a mechanic around the bugs.
We don't know what's down here.
Find Traherne. Looks like it's in that direction. Basically, previously, there were certain points in the fight you'd have to leap up and do a glide, catch an updraft, and glide around the outside while Mordermoth threw rocks at you. But it would bug frequently. And so now they've added a protective bubble on the ground. You don't have to do that mechanic anymore at all because it was buggy. Blighting pods. That's the name of the pods that everyone was in.
we'll never get a better chance.
Getting all blighted and stuff.
There he is. Marshal Traherne, can you hear me?
Traherne, can you hear me?
Commander, the pact, is it?
All but gone,
It's
Marshal.
destroyed.
But my team and I will finish this.
It's too late. I know. I am part of the jungle dragon now. It is everywhere.
So how do we kill it? Burn every field and fell every forest?
No, it can't be defeated that way. It'll just grow back. Its roots have spread too far. Too deep.
Then we destroy the root. Mordramoth's mind. Its strongest attacks come from its mind, from the dream. That's our target.
Sound strategy, Commander. Turn the tables and attack the dragon the same way it's been attacking us. Brilliant.
Yes, I am. Ooh, somebody doesn't like that.
You don't need a translator to understand that. The dragon doesn't like this idea.
Yes. Strike at the dragon's mind through the dream. It can work. And my connection will provide the access you need.
The Rodanovan said each Elder Dragon has a weak spot. We just identified Mordramoth's.
His brain.
I'm ready. If I concentrate, I can open a path into the dream, into Mordramoth's mind. Your minds will make the journey, but your bodies will remain here in the cavern.
I've seen enough metaphysical landscapes lately. I'll stay behind to keep the Mordram at bay.
I'll stay too. If something goes wrong, or Traherne isn't what he seems to be, I'll be standing by.
All right. 3 of us go in, 3 of us stay behind.
Kanak.
I was strong enough to make it this far. Don't leave me behind now.
That's exactly why I want you with me. You're in. Kaith, no bleeping way.
My mother deserves
Bram.
justice.
Oh, Bram.
And I deserve the chance to get it for her.
Okay, it says I'll be proud to have him with me, but that's not actually the case. He'll be coming with me. The pride's not entering into it.
I swear by the Pale Tree, none of you are being taken by the dragon on my watch.
Taking on an elder dragon and all its hordes. Just like old times, eh, Ritlock?
Exactly like old times. Which means you stay where I can see you.
See, Ritlock doesn't trust her either. It's not just me. We're going into the mind of Mordramoth. I might get downed a few times. It's fine.
You should not have come here. I am everywhere. I am all. Only in your mind, and I will reduce your mind to ashes before I'm done. Bold words, but empty ones.
Are they? Are you scared a little bit, Morty? Daddy's coming for you. Oh, yeah.
Thanks to you, my legend ended in failure. Fallen, forgotten, and far from home.
I'm done listening to these lies. You're not my mother. You're Mordramoth's toy.
Repression.
So basically, if memory serves, whoops! I had forgotten she's got...
That did it! She's vulnerable! Take her down!
Sniper. Badness about her.
Watch it! Garm's back on his feet!
Alright, so we have to bump off Garm, and when Garm is temporarily bumped off, we can then damage her.
I can't pin her down! She's too quick!
Focus on Garm. Believe me, if you down him, she'll come running.
Kill them all! Repression. Can I feel strong?
Ow, that was freaking crap. I hate snipers so much. Garm's back. Alright. Time to change tactics. Tactic change not being very successful. She got a number of different attacks. Previously I'd read up on the attacks and stuff, so I was prepared.
Kill them all.
Garm's back. God, I'm not doing much to her at all. And these freaking fire lines are lasting so damned long.
I feel strong.
And she's doing the area attack.
I make a pretty good king.
And now cripple. That's just fuck. The combination of CC and stupid area effects are the opposite of fun. And yet the entirety of Living World Season 2 and Heart of Thorns is just replete with them both. And Garm's back. I don't remember it taking this freaking long. Garm being this much of a hit point sponge. And then the amount of time I get to attack, air being so small, so limited. And she's invulnerable again. What am I getting, like 3 seconds of attack time every time I down Garm? It's ridiculous. Maybe the mushrooms will help. Thought I had Garm finished. I did not.
Refreshing.
When she moves. How did she freaking move? Oh, she's trying to res Garm. That's what she's doing. Some of these fights are just so miserable. All of the time spent running away from this, what, 15-second, 10-second induction, because if I stand still, I die. Okay, she's going to come to Garm. She does.
Strong!
I don't know where she is right now.
Refreshing.
No, maybe I can stay in the globe that Bram makes. Try that.
Kill them all!
That didn't last very long.
Refreshing.
I've spoken before about how terrible some of their instance design is, and this is right up there with the worst.
Strong! Kill them all!
And how long do I get to attack? 4 or 5 seconds? And then it's another 30 seconds of kiting Garm around while she fires off.
I feel strong!
Either lines of death or a 10-second channel that I have to keep running or die.
Oh! That had to hurt.
Garm.
Kill them all!
Mind you, this is only the first fight. There's another one after this. And then one after that. again. My impression at the time this came out was that this is not a fight that's intended for a single player to take on. And I still feel that way, despite having succeeded once as a single player. This is just absolute trash tier game design. Not fun, repetitive, boring.
Kill them all!
It's possible there's a mechanic I'm missing, but there's no reason I should know what that is. Not like there's anything that tells me what the mechanic might be that I might be missing. Hated this fight when you had to do it. Yeah, it's terrible. It's awful. But then a lot of the instanced fights have been just fucking terrible. In Living World Season 2 and to a lesser degree Heart of Thorns. Just not fun. Endlessly repetitive. Yeah, I mean, I have done it once before. Well, I have succeeded once before. The very first time I tried, I failed. Actually, I didn't. I failed at the end of the air fight here. And then when I realized there were no checkpoints in the fight, and I knew the fight was bugged, I said, screw it, I'll come back later. And I came back much, much, much later. Like 8 years later or something like that.
I feel you lose.
But I didn't remember it being this awful. Maybe I'm missing another mechanic somewhere. That's possible. But I have no reason to know what that mechanic might be because I don't have any idea what the mechanic might be. Because they don't tell me. I mean, Bram drops his spheres. I don't know if those do anything. They should. But the one time I tried to, like, hop into it for a reason, it went off almost immediately. And now I get to run around for 10 seconds, because that's fun. Alright, she's coming. Oh. She fired several shots in a row in the same place. I was kind of hoping we'd manage to get her stuck, but no such luck. Alright, he's got the bubble up. Briefly. So if that's a mechanic, I'm not seeing how that would be usable for anything.
Regression.
I don't think I'm even going to get it down enough that I can get her on the next time. It's going to take at least 2 more. Garm, why are you just standing there, Garm? I can't hit you if you won't follow me. Next time, 1 more. Then we get the second fight. Are we, if memory serves, we fight Canuck. Me and Canuck fight Canuck. I didn't realize we were going to make it here tonight, or I would have probably spent a little bit of time
You lose.
looking back into this fight again. Oh, great, now I'm crippled. Fun mechanic. CCs like that, always just so much fun. I'm being sarcastic again. Actually, if you're new here and you're not familiar with how you can tell whether I'm being sarcastic or not, if my lips are moving, it's sarcasm. What was that? I had Garm knocked down, and all of a sudden he came back up. What the shit was that, even? Go, running away again.
Regression.
See, Bram drops that globe of whatever the fuck it is.
She looks normal. Is this another trick?
Look there! A rift open. Maybe now we can break Mordremoth's illusion. Let's widen the rift. The more we crack open this nightmare, the weaker Mordremoth becomes.
Activate the reality rift. Alright, blighted heirs to Galkan taken care of.
Commander, at the end there, she seemed like herself again.
That's because
HOT stupidly difficult in places, yeah. Just run around screaming with my hair on fire. Well, I mean, I'm a way, way better player and understand things better and have actual builds, generally speaking, most of the time, than I was when HOT originally came out. But the instance designs, playing through the stories again, but I'll not do Ice Brood again. I will do Ice Brood, but I will not do the Champions part of Ice Brood.
Who are you
Which is the Dragon Response missions. I will definitely not be doing the Dragon Response missions.
Loyal servant and gladly serve.
I've already skipped a little bit of con. I skipped the very last fight against the dragon in Living World Season 2 because it's the worst. It's the fucking worst.
Is this a joke?
It's embarrassingly
My will
bad.
has always been my own. I seek no master and never have. I am no one's servant.
Well,
Countess Anise
yeah,
would disagree.
I was going to say Anise.
Accept the truth. Mordremoth needs servants, and you were born to serve.
It was a slog to get through that expansion for you. Started strong by the end. Just wanted it to be done.
As I choose to kill
my
you now.
theory about it, and it's of course it's a bullshit theory like most players' theories. Is that the reason most of their instance designs are fun and entertaining and whatnot is because most of the time they're being designed by, you know, whoop, he's got reflectees. We don't like reflectees. But they have one or more instance designers who actively hate the players. And they design their instances to grief them. Now, of course, it's a bullshit theory, but that's the way it feels. Okay, as long as I stop attacking when he busts out the shield, I'm probably okay. Ow.
Stand your ground.
God damn it. Oh, he blinked.
Hey, he won't let up. I need some cover.
All right, now
Understood.
we're counting on Canuck.
Squeezing hard, but I won't break. Get behind me, Commander.
Working
I'll
on it.
deflect the grenades.
If I could tell where Canuck was, that would be helpful. Oh, there he is. He moved too. Oh, all of a sudden it stopped.
Not enough energy.
Alright, he's invulnerable.
I can't block the fire grenades. Can't think. Is Mordremoth affecting me? Sorry, Commander. I'm doing my best.
Feel my wrath.
Alright, he's back to invulnerable.
Still with us, Canuck?
It's too much. Can't control myself. Can't trust myself. Here, take my shield and finish him.
Okay. I believe I just have to hold this up when he's throwing. And it bounces right back at him. Nope, he's... Yeah. He was temporarily CC'd.
Refreshing.
Okay. This one's not... This particular fight is, well, annoying, certainly. Not anywhere near as bad. The fire grenades are the ones I can't block.
Kill shot. It burns.
It does burn. Is he doing it again? No, not quite. Oh, you bastard.
I feel strong.
He's blocking again. Grab that. Bounce some of those back at him.
I will never be you, and soon you won't be at all.
Hold on. I've seen this before. We need to open the rift to weaken Mordremoth's mind and disrupt its control.
Very well. But I've done my best to kill the old me. I remain ready to eliminate this version.
Alright. 2 down.
I was strong enough to change what I was. I will be strong enough not to become that.
If we fight hard enough, Mordremoth can't maintain its illusions.
Next is Morty
We're
and a whole
weakening it.
shitload of little critters.
Breaking its grip on the mindscape gives us the chance to take control. Our minds have power here too. Let's use it.
Thank you for trusting my strength, Commander. And for lending me yours.
You earned it. In my world, a willful comrade is always better than an obedient puppet.
All right, Big M. Showdown time. Kind of, actually, especially compared to the Mouth of Mordremoth fight. Kind of boring. That's... Mordremoth is built like me. Okay, like a 15-foot tall me.
Fall forever into oblivion. We are the same. Let your mind merge with mine. Never. We're nothing alike. You make slaves, I make allies.
He's invulnerable.
My new magic wasn't enough. Mordremoth took us all. Ridlock? No. This is a trick. Like before. I feel...
Found another rift.
Strong. Open it! We need to crack this illusion and weaken Mordremoth's control.
You got it.
Oh, that's the rift.
Feel my wrath.
Rift open, boss. Show him how it's done.
That's better. Mordremoth, get ready to bleed.
You were right, Commander. We are taking control. The Ridlock copy didn't vanish. It joined us.
That's how we'll win. By turning its puppets into our allies. Keep opening rifts until it has no more illusions to send. Did you see that? Tell me you saw that. Kill them all.
It's too late, boss. We're all part of the dragon now.
Jory, I cannot be defeated. You lose.
Bram's over there, so that's where he's opening up another one of the rifts. So we'll move over there. Come on, Jory.
The rift is open.
Time to activate Marjorie sucking, because we had to suck her into the rift.
Boss. Now we end this.
It's building for a massive strike. Shield yourself.
This is, yeah.
Now!
We get into this globe here, we're safe. Otherwise, it kills us. This was the time where previously in the fight, you used to have to get one of the updrafts and fly around the outskirts of the arena, but it was bugged, and sometimes you'd get killed despite the fact that you did everything right. Slog to get through that expansion? Yeah. Morty, anytime now. Thank you. And he's invulnerable again.
Never should have left me behind. You know I can't be trusted.
Yes, believe me, I know you can't be trusted.
You're just making me stronger.
Now he's shooting things. Okay, Bram. Move over to Bram. We'll wait for Blighted Keith. Frankly, Keith was always kind of blighted.
Nice and lean.
As he's dropping ground effects, so I have to keep kind of kiting a little bit.
Ready when you are, boss.
And just whoops. Fade roll across that. And now it's we need to suck in Keith.
Back on track. Let's end this.
He's gone all immune again.
Tybalt, you'll pay for this, Mordremoth.
Tybalt's back.
I am power itself. I am life itself. I do I be strong. Oblivion.
Alright, where's Bram? There's Bram. Come on, Tybalt. Come over and say hi. Been a while. Claw Island, remember that?
It's open. Go.
It's nice having you back, Tybalt.
It's good to see you, my friend.
Yeah.
I've missed you, Tybalt. Grab an apple and let's finish this.
Oh,
Here it comes again.
even an apple joke.
Protect yourselves or go airborne.
Where's the fucking globe? Where's the fucking globe? Go on, get into the globe. Didn't want to get in. No, this is what I was talking about. Gotta get in the globe. There we go. I'm in the globe.
What happened to your slaves, Mordremoth? Now it's just you versus all of us. Submit. You cannot win. You will all be consumed.
Oh yeah? Well, all I can say to that is eat me. Given I did, we're gonna be consumed by him, but I told him to eat me. It's kind of a joke.
Kill them all.
What do you got for me next, Morty?
Kill them all. Did you see that? Tell me you saw that. I feel. Can't remember my orders.
He's gone invuln again at 25%.
One more time. Cover up or get off the ground. I don't have enough energy.
I had enough energy to get over here. Those big rocks he was throwing were part of the bug, so it was very difficult to dodge when he threw them at you in the air, and sometimes it was impossible. Sometimes they would hit you even when clearly they hadn't actually hit you. And so that was why I didn't do it at HOT launch. because it was extraordinarily difficult for a solo player, especially one like me who wasn't particularly
It's
talented.
staggering. Back me up while I open the rift, and we'll tear the dragon's mind apart.
Too much resistance. I can't protect you.
Then we switch. I'll defend, and you open the rift.
Your strength is already fading. Mine is infinite.
Those are some really, really good attacks for doing large numbers of mobs.
I feel strong. Strong.
I feel strong. I am strong. I am invincible. I am woman. Wait, nope, that's probably not right. Oh, you gotta be kidding!
It's open, Commander.
Oh, okay.
On it. Look, it's done. Hit it with everything you've got. Kill them all. I feel strong. Stand your. It recovered. Fall back.
Oh, 2%. It was at 2%. One more whack. Wait, where am I going? It's in. Alright. For some reason, my friends hadn't returned back to the place we need them to go. Probably because they hate freedom, you know.
Kill them all.
But it doesn't help that I'm having to run all of that distance to reach Mordremoth.
Strong.
Lots of numbers, lots of numbers. Who doesn't like big numbers? If you're doing it to the other fellow, of course.
It's open, Commander.
On it.
Oh, goodbye, Mordred Moth. Wait, oh, goddammit, I didn't press the button. I pressed the wrong buttons. I screwed it up.
Kill them all. Look, it's done.
Okay.
Hit it with everything you've got.
Working on it. This time now. There we go.
Failed, Mortimer. And now you die. Forteria!
Do I have to, like, get over him? Yeah, deliver the death blow. Kaboom!
Gone.
The air fight of that was awful. Just terrible. The rest of it was, you know, a little much, but fine. Whatever.
You did it. 2 dragons down, 4 to go. We did it. Mordramoth is dead.
Why are the tendrils still
Truly
moving?
dead. I can't hear its voice in my head. It's completely gone.
Not completely.
Sylvari are still here. Still us. I wasn't sure.
Commander?
Yes, Traherne.
My sword, Galad Bolg, is nearby. It was a gift from the Pale Tree.
Yeah.
I am connected, bonded to it. Only its power can free me from this. Please, bring it here.
Galad Bolg. Shattered Galad Bolg.
I have a sword, Marshal.
Quickly now. Use it on me. Kill me, Commander.
What? No. Mordramoth is dead. We destroyed its mind from the inside.
But I still hear its voice. Mordramoth is alive. One last hateful vestige. A terrible seed planted deep in my mind. You must kill me, Commander, before that seed grows, before Mordramoth reclaims what it has lost. What's left of me can't survive on its own. Strike now or...
I am the future. I am this world.
I won't let all this be for nothing. Stand back. I'm ending this. Now.
Shing! Nice timing. Just call me Nemi. Thank you very much. Welcome to my humble little stream. I think the disastrous explosion of light and everything is really well timed. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. I like the timing, particularly. Nicely done. I tell you, you know, in the regular storyline, there were many the time I wanted to smack Traherne really hard. So we had to wait, you know, for the first expansion. And then we kill him. Spoilers. Also, as he died, there was a burst of magical energy, and another spoiler, the egg hatched. And of course, because this is my responsibility, I am the Eggman, Cuckoo Cachoo. That's an old guy music reference. We finished off a weekly. 100 Mortimer Nightmare Court. I'll take that. We have Broken Galad Bolg. I didn't realize that you can get multiple Broken Galad Bolgs, because I have one on my most played character. A Laystone Armor Box, a Victor's Cache, and Dragonvine Strap. Well, that sounds dirty. And a Florelei is raiding with a party of 5. Once again, my Streamlabs has forsaken me in that it told me about the follow. It did not give me a sound effect for the raid. Lorelei, thank you very, very much for the raid. Raiders, hello, I'm Lens. Welcome. You just missed me killing Mordramoth. Again. I won. So I'm going to be uninstalling. And, you know, almost 5,000 hours in the game. But clearly, I beat the game. So there's nothing else I need to do. In fact, I'm just going to say goodnight. And no, I'm lying.
Pillage.
Victory is mine. Let's see. Adventure awaits, racing to join the epic tale with the most captivating storytale, magnifying lens. Let's not rush, but savor every moment. Are we talking about the same magnifying lens? Because that guy sounds cool. This guy not so much. Let's view what's next in the journal. It is indeed Living World Season 3. It's just me, you know, and Chauncey von Snuffles III. Victorious. I don't know where everyone else went. I mean, there were, you know, some of Destiny's Edge and all of Dragon Watch, but they're gone. For fuck's sake, personal story chapter just reset after you portaled to Ratasum. Sadly, because this happened to me last night, if you portal from within the story, it will reset. And I had to run a very annoying piece of content twice last night. And in my case, the portal was inside the instanced area of the map. Not in part you actually went to. So I had to do that twice. So, yes, it is a thing. I'm not a big fan on it. Memorial for Air. Well, sure. I'd go to the Memorial for Air. That seems like that would be nice. So, I'm going to go to, first, Mistlock Sanctuary. The Raiders, I hope you had a great evening. I hope, Lorelei, your stream went well. If you're new, I'm Lens. I do more Guild Wars 2 streaming than any other game, but I am a variety streamer. I have somewhere around 700 hours streamed in the game, so it's about a third of my stream time. What else did we get? We got Laystone Armor. We'll hold on to that. I have no idea what's in the Victor's cache. Broken Khalid Bold. That's something I can do later. I'll drop that down here, I think. No idea what's in here.
Pillage.
15 crystalline ore and healing power. Not my deal. Stream was okay. Had some activity today. Always nice. I'm going to use the Black Lion salvage kit. Actually, I should check. Always check if you get an item that is sellable. 68 silver. Not bad. But given the current price of ectos,
Pillage.
we got 2 ectos, so that's about 40 worth, but we may get some of this other stuff may sell as well. For instance, this. Currently selling for more than the value of the item. And the Doliac, don't assume that's selling for much, but I could be wrong. We'll sell it. Let me head to Olbrack. We are going to attend the funeral for Air, the memorial for Air. I think she was probably my favorite member of Destiny's Edge, of the 5 mentors we get for the 5 races. I think I have to give the edge to her over Ritlock. And I try not to hold it against her, the fact that Bram is the fruit of her loins, you know? Newt?
You made it.
Of course I made it, Newt.
Of course, Newt. She was a dear friend. Let's head up. My people will be glad you're here.
Some may have questions about what happened.
I hope it's not
Was
why.
the hole about that big
I'm
through her
still
abdomen
struggling
not
with
a
that
pretty
one
clear
myself.
indicator as to what happened?
Aren't we all? Perhaps that's the answer Bram left to seek.
He's not here.
No. He arranged this and then took to the mountains. The fire inside that boy. I almost feel sorry for any of Jormag's minions he comes across.
Sounds like he's working through it in true Bram fashion.
Well, kind of Norn fashion, really.
Make yourself at
Actually,
home.
I think the Norns would get
Friend
drunk
certainly has. Now I'll leave
and
you to
then
it,
go
Commander.
out.
Speak with whomever you wish and celebrate, or pay your respects privately. The spirit of air can be found in either.
Wow, homestader Erica. I was talking with Newt when you walked right between us. Holy crap.
You can rest assured.
Talk about rude.
Legend will be remembered. Wish I'd met them.
May the spirits guide you. Da-da. Well, what was she like as a child?
Good company here.
Tell me the longest air story you know. No. What put her on the path to greatness?
Air
Let's go
had
with that.
passed Longbow Height when she made her vow. One night, 100 dragon spawn attacked Holbreck. Jormag's ice brood were merciless. They brutally killed her friend Silas the Weaver, a crafter like Air herself. With Silas's blood still upon her, she swore to destroy the ice brood
Spirits bless
and
this
all the
endeavor.
elder dragons.
Well, it's 2 down.
History.
You know, we got a couple of them taken care of.
She had him dead to rights, and we all knew it. And what was he going to do? Beg? Plead? Wasn't his style. And Air wouldn't buy it anyway. So, he just jumped off
There's
the
a shout
ledge.
out. Thank you for reminding me. Frosty Tools. Lens is the epitome of a seasoned gamer with a heart of gold. The seasoned gamer? Absolutely true. The heart probably has more in common with Flint than gold. From board games, true. MMORPG, conquered it all. Guild Wars 2 Journey to help. Come on, get out of the way. Get out of the way, I'm trying to read this. From Levin and Carax's Scriptbane to take on Zaitan, with each session they sprinkle in a dash of story magic and a sip of adult leisure beverage. Hey, I don't drink every night. God, I wish. Yeah, mostly salt. All salt. All salt. But thank you for reminding me. I'm still getting the hang of this whole streaming thing. Only been doing it for 5 years. You'd think I'd have it figured out. Let's see if I can get this correct the first time. Odds say no. I got it right the first time. Unusual. Florali is another Guild Wars 2 streamer. I suggest you check them out. The Guild Wars 2 community of streamers
There really
is
is
pretty
no
solid,
Destiny's
generally
Edge
speaking.
anymore. I'm sorry, Ridlock.
Thank you for the raid,
I know
by the
how
way.
important it was to you. But there's no sense in looking back. Maybe it's time to start again. Another guild? Would Air? She wouldn't want us to get caught up in her death like she did with
And yet it
Snips.
turns Bram into a sniveling, whining...
And Tyria would
Juvenile.
probably sleep more soundly with the Dragon Slayer at the helm of a new guild. We could do a lot of good. It didn't go perfectly, but the small group we had was pretty capable against Mortimer. What would we call it?
Fate's Razor!
How about,
I will not be part of a guild called Fate's Razor.
called Destiny's Edge
What
2,
about
Electric
Dragon's
Boogaloo?
Watch?
No, that's not good.
Dragon's Watch. I like that.
I don't. It's a bit...
Can I be in it?
No,
But I've got my Uncle Beamish's magical sword.
not yet, kid.
I'm waiting for Nyla Dagdaltir
Commander,
to show
come
up
see
in
this. What's going on?
Janther Wilds. Garm.
Oh, thank
Now
the
that was
spirits.
a happy sight.
Look who it is.
I can't believe it.
Although, Garm's a little gimpy.
Rox, you and Garm.
Commander, what are you doing here? What did I walk into?
A memorial for Air. You couldn't have brought a better gift. Yeah, nice work, soldier.
We're both tired and hungry. Wasn't expecting all this. Garm's hurt, too. We should get him healing as soon as possible.
What can I do to help?
I'll send for a healer. In the meantime, there's plenty of food around.
I'll do it. Rox, you rest.
Wait, I'm gonna do what? Are you sure, Garm?
Hungry Garm?
Who's a good doggy? Something tasty. Gee. Maybe Garm would like some meat. First of all, Garm's a wolf. Second of all, Garm's a Norn.
There you go, boy. You're home now.
Oh, Garm hearts me. Talk to Rox when I'm ready. Rox.
I still can't believe it. How did you find Garm?
Tracked him from the crash site. Wasn't easy. The jungle's still crawling with more...
Pardon the yawn, old man.
Some of them have come unhinged without their master's voice. Poor Garm followed Air's scent into the middle of it all. He was lucky to be alive. We both are.
Bram's going to be so happy when he gets back.
He's not here?
No, he's in the mountains blowing off some steam.
Well, I'll stay with Garm and make sure he's okay. When he's ready, we can try to catch up with Bram.
I'm sure the cold air will do Garm some good after all that jungle heat.
Yeah, if I never see another pocket raptor as long as I live,
Speaking
I'll
of jungle
die
heat,
happy.
tomorrow it's going to be 104 here.
Let's get to what we're here for.
That's 40 degrees for those of you who are Celsians. 40. This is not a genuine smile. Examine. Gather some flowers. Aren't there flowers around here somewhere? I think they are. Been a while since I went through all of this. Of course it is. I've only done this once before.
Was
Raven
it
Shaman?
quick? She died in battle. There was no prolonged suffering.
Dude, did you not hear me when I said she had a hole in her abdomen this big? That's not a slow one. Bring hot water for Garm. I'm carrying hot water.
Who let that wolf in here? It smells awful.
That's Air's pet, Garm.
Oh my. I'm sorry. I mean, he's lovely.
There we go. At that. Is there anything else in here? We were looking for flowers somewhere. Got a big block of something. Channel the spirits of the wild to honor Air. Wow. I whacked a piece of ice 3 times.
Wolf chose Air at a young age.
And
you honor her.
pulled out a
Spirit recalls
perfect
the importance of the pack.
ice sculpture of Garm. I'm gifted in ice whackery.
Air had many of the qualities of Snow Leopard. Her stealth was renowned.
All right. Well, we've got Bear Shaman over here. I'm going to assume 3 whacks is going to give us a bear. Yep.
Bear gives us our ferocity.
Yeah, and that leaves Raven. Whack. Whack. Raven.
Your craftsmanship does Air honor.
Yeah, who knew that I was a master sculptor with a pick? Tor the Thunderous. I can dance as he's playing some music. Is that a haka? I think it is a haka. I believe that's the name. The Maori dance.
Greetings. They say you were there when Air met her end.
I was.
What killed her?
It was a powerful dragon minion, one of Mordramoth's most dangerous. An abomination.
I heard it was the head of the Nightmare Court herself. Is that true?
She didn't deal the killing blow. That was a vicious jungle predator called a Vine Tooth.
But she set it up. She kind of indirectly caused it. Scald. We already talked to the Scald. Midwife?
Maybe you can explain it. I still don't understand why they didn't bring Air's body back for a proper send-off.
We couldn't risk her turning. Her cub Bram took care of her himself. He honored her remains, I assure you.
I thought only Sylvari were vulnerable to Mordramoth's corruption.
No, everyone was vulnerable. Anyone, Sylvari or not, could be attached to one of their blighting trees. The trees created duplicates of people to serve Mordramoth. It was awful.
It wasn't that awful. We got to kill like a dozen copies of Zosha. That's not a complete loss.
You know, I've always said she was destined to be the next leader of Holbrook.
I can't believe she's gone forever. She was a powerful ally and a loyal friend.
Yeah, if it hadn't been for that one mistake in her life that gave us Bram.
I am awed by the power of the stone.
You know. Were there flowers? There were supposed to be flowers somewhere that I could put. Bouquet of flowers. The only thing it needs is a bouquet of flowers. Well, I can't find any freaking flowers. Don't see any flowers in here. Don't see any flowers in here.
Oh my.
No, don't see any flowers there. And not seeing flowers anywhere. I'm probably just missing them. They're probably like right in front of me and I'm just blind as a bat.
Air's monument will be in good company here.
Immortalized
Such craftsmanship.
Such craftsmanship, yes, thank you. Where are the flowers? Because it's not allowing me to finish up the progress on the right.
It's all so moving.
Speak to the Scald.
I'll tell you how Destiny's Edge came to
Okay,
be.
that was sufficient.
Air met the Asura Snaf and Zosha first.
One day,
here in her
I
homestead.
too will stand
They
in
came to
stone.
commission a stone carving of Snaf's head.
Ask Scald
During the
over.
sittings in
Call
Radisson,
everyone around
they
to
became
toast
friends.
Okay.
Then the three and Garm
Would you like
returned
to say a few words?
Holbrook.
Yes.
Everyone,
Thank
lend
you.
us your ears. The one who killed Zaitan with heirs to
Hello,
Dalkin
Skulls.
would like to say a few
Would
words.
that be a City of
We've
Heroes
all
reference?
lost people we loved, and the pain of that
By the way, City of
can
Heroes.
be distracting.
A terrific game, back from the grave.
But we can't let the pain
Old
stop
school.
us from moving forward
Free to play.
without them. Without her.
Just Google City
Instead,
of Heroes
we honor,
Homecoming.
celebrate her life. The gift that she was. Air is a part of me. A part of us all. How do we dignify that?
By getting blind stinking drunk.
By living the rest of our own lives larger, better, bolder.
I kind of like my first idea.
We love, we laugh, we defend our world, and we fight for what is right. We do what she would have done. Homesteaders, hunters, heroes all, to Air.
To Air is human.
To
Air.
Her legend lives on.
To
a great
Nicely
warrior
done.
and
Swear.
friend.
We join her and the great spirits.
Canute?
Commander, this just arrived for you.
Candygram? Quick, come to Rata Novus. We got that. We'll hold on to that.
Rest in peace.
Read the letter and then Dr. Ridlock.
May the mountains hear her name until the end of time. Her legend lives on.
Hi. I've got something fantabulous to show you. Get here as soon as you can. There's a gate set up in Radasum, but it's top secret. Fortunately, you know me. Go to Radasum and look for the Adventure Aid ZK496I Golem. Knows how to let you in. Riplock. Tribune Brimstone?
Looks like I'm off to Rodanovis. Ridlock, care to follow?
Sure, but I need to take care of something on the way. Or rather, tell someone I won't be taking care of something. Never mind. I'll meet you there.
Doopy-dee-doopy-doop-doop.
Sure.
History.
Rox, Ridlock talked me into founding a new guild. It'd be great to have you.
Such craftsmanship.
And pass the invitation on to Bram when you see him. Actually, don't. I'll do it in person. I don't want him to think we're merely replacing Destiny's Edge after his mother's death.
I get it. And I think he will too, when the time's right.
Spoiler, he doesn't. More goodies. Keg of liquid karma. Well, I was right about having a drink.
What's next?
7,500 karma. I'm over 8 million. And the Gilded Strongbox. And having finished Heart of Thorns, I'm going to go ahead and exit. I'm going to call it an evening. Because if I called it a potato, that wouldn't make any sense at all. I want to thank all you guys for hanging out with me. As always, I appreciate it very, very much. I expect I will be back tomorrow, regardless of the heat. Unless, of course, due to the power demands, I get stuck in a blackout. I'll be back at my usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, early morning in Australia and Asia, with Living World Season 3. Now, I think I have a couple things I need to do in Living World Season 3, specifically Seasons of the Dragons. So, the first 3 chapters, I won't have anything I need to get done. And thank you again for the raid, Florelei. But in Return to Lake Doric and Return to Siren's Landing, and then in Living World Season 4, I have a couple more. That's Living World Season 3 as well, isn't it? No, that's Living World Season 4. That I need to get done. When I get all of those done, I will finally have access to the legendary amulet for all my characters. So, Living World Season 3, the first couple of chapters I already have completed. When we get to Lake Doric and Siren's Landing, I'll have extra stuff to do. Then we'll have Path of Fire, and then Living World Season 4. Right. That's it. Maybe one time you can end a bit earlier on my stream days, and you can raid me. How late do you stream? I mean, that's certainly... Basically, I have a rule that because I don't want to feel like I'm raiding people to get their attention so that I get my name out there, because that's skeevy. I basically never raid unless I have a half a dozen people in the channel. For instance, right now I have 3, so I won't be raiding anyone. But if I have at least a half a dozen people in the channel and you're on, you're on. You'll get that raid. You end about that time, then it's certainly possible. I don't always raid. This is 2 hours and 46 seconds, or 46 minutes. Most of the time, I go about 2 hours, and sometimes as much as a half hour less. So, given that, you're on. But I'm going to call it here. I will be back tomorrow at the usual time. Hopefully you will see me soon. have a great rest of your Tuesday night, everyone. Take care, and